Welcome to my American History Notes, where I discuss conclusions I've drawn from studying American history, and sometimes not conclusions, just sometimes I just lay out the facts. Other times I comment. You won't agree with my comments or my conclusions necessarily, but you should know about these topics that I discuss. Some of them you hear on the radio or TV and computer on your computer. You shouldn't have a background a little bit studying. So, uh, subscribe to my channel if you're of a mind, and thank you for watching today. So I'm going to begin with in 1973, the controversial Supreme Court decision came down, Roe versus Wade, permitting abortion. While some evangelical Christians applauded the decision, such as W.A. Criswell, but then changed their minds, the Roman Catholic Church fought it from the start. In 1975, the Pastoral Plan for Pro-Life Activities was released, planning for American bishops to lobby their representatives against abortion and to base a grassroots political campaign on the issue. Finally, there was an issue that would please the ecumenical elements of all, quote, Christian denominations. Conservative political and religious organizations began to spring up around this issue, joining hands with former enemies to stop this moral evil in a coalition of doctrinal enemies reminiscent of the Protestant temperance movement of the latter part of the 19th and the early 20th centuries. So that's been a big Supreme Court decision that's come down to us. It's still controversial. It's still on the front pages. So of course, it's a it's an important decision. So whether you agree with it or not, you can't deny that it is a significant part of the late 20th century and 21st century. Now, in 1961, for words, things became biodegradable. In 1962, we could get to work making use of a carpool, word was coined then. In 1963, DUH, was a no-brainer addition to a conversation. In 1964, we had the swing voter switching political parties. In 1965, we had affirmative action, which was associated with the civil rights movement. In 1966, we faced a credibility gap. In 1967, could experience a ripoff. In 1968, you could do aerobics. 1969 brought us sexism and ageism. 1970 was all about the bottom line. 1971 brought us workaholic. 1973 introduced soundbite. A person in 1976 could be a couch potato. Amendment 23 and 61 in 1961 defined DC's representation in Congress. Number 24 eliminated a person not being able to vote due to owing a poll tax. 25 directed the secession rules if the president was unable to serve. And 26 lowered the voting age to 18. Very important. Alaska and Hawaii came into the Union in 1959, complementing the 50 states. So we're going to go on and sum up with a little bit of Cold War finish into the war against Islamofascism. So I look forward to talking to you again. If you find a misstatement, like I made a wrong date or something like that, don't hesitate to put it in the comments. I want to correct myself. All right. Thank you very much and have a great day.